Hello everyone! In today's lesson, we are going to be doing fractions again, and we are going to be finding a half of a certain amount. In yesterday's lesson, you were looking at recognizing a half of a shape. Today, we are going to be finding a half of a certain amount of objects. So here's our first question. We want to find what is a half of 6. So we have 6 objects all together. That is our whole number. Our whole number is 6. And we want to find out what half of 6 is. So let's get 6 objects out. 2, 4, 6. And now we need to remember, what does half actually mean? What does 1/2 mean? It means we split it into 2 equal parts and we hold one of those parts. So we're going to split them into 2 equal parts. I'm going to put 2 yogurt pots, 1 part, 2 parts. And we need to share out the 6 equally. So I'm going to get 1 in each hand and put 1 in each pot. 1 in each hand, 1 in each pot, 1 in each hand, and 1 in each pot. So we've split the 6 into 2 equal parts and we hold one of those parts. So we're going to hold this, and now we want to know how many is in this one part that I'm holding. How many is in there? 1, 2, 3. So a half of 6 is 3. Different color. Oops, dropping everything. A half of 6 is 3. The other way for you to see it is to do it this way. So I'm going to get a shape. Excuse me. So here is a shape that shows 1/2. And I'm going to get my objects out again. So I've got my 6 objects. And I'm going to split them in half. So 1 here and 1 here. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. We split it into 2 equal parts and we hold, or we color in, one of those parts. So let's look at how many objects are in the colored in bit. There are 3. So there's 2 ways of doing it. You can do it with pots or you can do it with shapes. Let's try another example. Do 2 different ways for each one. This time we are going to find a half of 8. 1/2 of 8. So we need to get our whole number, our all together number, which is 8. So we're going to get 8 counting objects. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I'm going to get 8 on this side because I want to show you both ways of doing it. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we need to split it into 2 equal parts. So make sure that there's 1 on each side. Split it into 2 equal parts and we hold one of those parts. We're going to hold the colored side. So how many are on the colored side? There are 4. So 1/2 of 8 equals 4. Now I'm going to show you using the pot method. So we split it into 2 equal parts and we're going to hold one of them. So first we need to split the 8 equally. So put 1 in each pot. We split it into 2 equal parts and we hold one of those parts. How many are we holding? 1, 2, 3, 4. Half of 8 is 4. This time we are going to do 1/2 of 10. 1/2 of 10. So you can pause the video and you can get your counting objects out to try to solve 1/2 of 10. And when you're ready, press play again. So just like last time, I'm going to do two methods. I'm going to do the shape method and the pot method. So we need to get our whole number, which is 10. And we need to split it into 2 equal parts. Oh, get my 10 out first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we're going to split them into 2 equal parts. And we're going to hold one of those parts. We're going to hold the colored side. So how many buttons are on the colored side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/2 of 10 equals 5. Let's use the pot method. So I've got my 10 buttons. And we're going to split them equally. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Ooh, that was way more than 10. I'm going to split them equally. We split them into 2 equal parts and we hold one of those parts. So how many buttons are in one pot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/2 of 10 equals 5. Now we're going to do a challenge question. 1/2 of something equals 7. Now what do you notice is different in this question compared to the last 3 that we've just done? In this one, we don't know what our whole number is. We don't know how many buttons we need. That bit is blank. But what we do know is that we hold 7. One part has to have 7 in it. So 1/2 of something equals 7. So we know that this part here needs to have 7. If there are 7 buttons on this side, how many buttons need to be on this side? Remember, it needs to be equal. That's right, 7 here and 7 there. Then we'll be able to figure out what our whole number is. So first we're going to put 7 buttons because we're holding 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we have 7 here, we must have 7 here. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oops, nope, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 7 on each side. So now we can figure out our whole number. 7 in our head, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1/2 of 14 equals 7. Let's do another challenge question. This time, again, this bit's going to be blank. And on this side, we're going to have 9. I want you to pause the video and I want you to try to solve this missing number. Remember, we don't know the all together. We don't know how many buttons we need to start with. We do know that we hold 9. Okay, off you go. Try and do this one on your own. Okay, so here is my half. And we know that one side needs to have 9. If one side has 9, we know that the other side must have 9 as well. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's do this side. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So what is our all together number? What is our whole number? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So our missing number is 18.